Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the Black Tax. There's an African proverb that says, "The sun does not forget a village just because it's small." Many of us believe that it's the grand things that should bring us happiness or should bring us some type of joy. That joy is measured in this millennial on the material things you have. And in actuality, it's not. It's the things that you let fall to the wayside. It's the things that used to bring you joy and happiness and abundance. And you could just do it for hours and listen for hours. I mean, I used to lay on the floor, put some headphones on, and let the music play and discover what music is and new songs and new albums and new artists that I've never heard before, and pull out the liner notes and read who was on it and who played piano and who did drums and who did beats. Like all of that shit. I used to love doing it. Or grabbing a book and just sitting and reading, getting so engrossed in the story that I lose time and space. I forgot that level of joy. I forgot what it's like just to throw on a pair of sneakers, put my headphones on, some sunglasses, and go for a walk. Not determining where I gotta go, or I'm walking because I'm trying to get my miles in. I'm trying to stay focused on this 7% body fat by my birthday. Trying to show out and show up this summer. You know what I mean. But I forgot the simple things that bring me joy. People watching, being able to go to a museum and see an exhibit, remembering what it's like to discover new things in New York City. The hole in the wall restaurant where the food is so fucking good, regardless of what it looks like, you cannot not go. All of those small little things that you used to do are the things that will sustain you while you are building this business. Those little bitty moments of joy give you the fight to continue. Those moments where you got to step back away from the bullshit because it's overwhelming and it ain't turning out the way you want to turn it out. Those moments of joy will do that for you. I'm working on a series of poems that aren't actually poems. They're more short stories. They're snapshots and moments of intimacy that I've had with individuals, and I've compiled them into this kind of series. Where it talks about love, it talks about life, it talks about relationship, and it talks about my body count. And when I was telling a friend about my body count one, they were like, "Oh, that's a lot." Yes, it is a lot. But I want to share the intimacies of those moments that brought me so much joy. Because now when I read them, I go back to that moment of joy. I go back to that moment of satisfaction. I go back to that moment of simple, unbridled pleasure. See, those are the things that get you through the night. Those are the things that get you to the next day. Those are the things when you got to take a step away from this fucking business that you're trying to build with no help from scratch, that you can fall back on, have a moment, rebuild, let your brain rest, let your thoughts chill, let your body untense so that you can get back to building what you want to build. And I think when you do that, those are the most important pieces of the puzzle. Joy, we take for granted. Happiness is not a thing. It's a way of life. It's a state of being. I have said it before, and I'll keep saying it. I go to bed happy. And though I might not have accomplished everything in my day, I have accomplished the things that needed to get accomplished, And what didn't get accomplished will get accomplished the next day. I don't beat myself up because I didn't get it all done. What I do is I remember that I've got to have a down moment. And that's when I'll put on one of my playlists that I have on Spotify. I'll put on one of my playlists that I'm developing on Spotify. There's one on there in my Spotify called Chill, You Got This. And it's almost 600 songs, neo soul, R&B, and it's just kind of this groove that you can kind of just go with. Or if I feel like I need to take a trip, I'll get on the A train at 207th Street and ride that A train all the way to the last stop and then turn back around. And on that entire ride, I'm just listening to music and I'm people watching and I'm taking notes about the way somebody sits, the way somebody talked, the way they moved on the train, because all that becomes a joy for me because I get to write about it and I get to incorporate those small moments of happiness and joy into my writing. Think about what makes you happy. Think about what used to bring you joy you can no longer do. Now, I'm not saying to go way, way back, but back far enough. Like right now, you're thinking about it. And you're thinking about that thing that you used to do that would make you happy and bring you joy in your deepest and darkest moment. I love a cocktail. Love, 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 love a cocktail. And I'm all about cocktails. I want to mix rum and vodka and gin and bourbon together and come up with something that you can't taste any of the liquors, but they're all in there. I like to cook. It brings me joy. I can go in the kitchen and I can see a recipe. I'll go buy the stuff. I'm going to make it. Now, I'm going to eat it for the next 4 days because I'm not cooking for just one day. But it brings me joy. So when I cook, when I listen to music, when I write, all the things I walked away from when I started my business and legal affair career, I've come back to. In spite of everything, I'm the happiest I've ever been because I allow the joy to fill in the gaps that keep me from wanting to walk away from what I'm doing. I keep those moments of joy present in my life, as you need to do. Because as you build this business, as you begin your great escape from corporate America, it's going to be those sustainable moments of joy and the things that bring you joy that's going to keep you going. Because at the end of the day, you'll be able to do them full time, the joy moments, when you have the sustainable business that you're branding and building. Don't ever be afraid of that. Don't be ashamed of your joy. Love it. Embrace it. Because in the deepest, darkest, and loneliest moments of building this business, those moments of joy will keep you going forward. Stay woke. We out.